Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Monday, December the 3rd. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address, and this is a link to get into our 100% free trading room. And I open the room at around 9 o'clock every morning, Eastern Standard Time, of course. That's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic at about 9:05. I go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays. I should always say up to 3:30 Mondays and Thursdays, and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. Now, in case you don't know, the markets will be closed on Wednesday out of respect to the funeral of George Bush Sr., who died, I think it was on Friday. So the markets will be closed. The North American markets, well, at least the U.S. markets, will be closed on Wednesday out of respect. Okay? And, of course, the room will not be open. So what happened with me today? Well, here's an interesting one, this APLS. Okay? I'm in this one right around here. But why it's interesting is that here's the alert, 1664, okay? Now, I had actually seen this in another alert, not Holly. This is a Holly alert, and I actually saw this a little earlier, and then it triggered here, and I kind of missed it, all right? But what I did say in the room is this could give us another entry, because look at the way it was basing. This is a 15-minute chart, but look at the way it was basing just over 17. And I said this could give us another entry. This is why I always say that the Holly alerts can be watched all day long. And if you take a look at the daily chart on it, you can probably going to see that there's room. Yeah, you can see right here. Now, here's probably a little bit of an area that it could, maybe struggle to get through. But other than that, you just keep looking left, and it's got all sorts of room, maybe up to that 20 level. And then when I say that, and there's the 200-day moving average, when I say that, I don't mean it's going to get there today, and it may never get there. But I just, when we're always looking left on a daily chart, we just like to put the odds in our favor. We don't want to see, a lot of this, right here, just a lot of choppiness. So you like to look and see this nice big void area. So I am in that one. Get to the 15-minute time frame again. I took the trade right here, 1718, and I had an alert set up here. I thought I was actually going to sell some, but I didn't. So I'm still in this one. The other one from Holly that I took. And Holly did not have, for me, a spectacular day. Don't get me wrong. But this is this one. I actually got into this one twice. VCYT actually triggered twice in two of the different Hollys, one in Holly 2.0 and one in Holly Neo. You can see it triggered on this candle here. Same sort of thing. If you take a look at the daily chart, not quite as dramatic, but enough room, that if it could get up to this area, you just look actually right there. So up to 14. So, from 1280 to 14 is a tremendous move. Now, I did not take it at 1280. I took it the first time. Right about here, and it was right about here, and it came back down, and I got out flat. But then I re-entered the trade right here at 1324, and I sold most of it up here at 1350. It popped up and it came down. The problem with this one was that it was a kind of a spready stock. The difference between the bid and the ask was widening and a lot, so it didn't give me a lot of confidence to try to hold on to this. So that is another one that I did from Holly. The only other trade I took, oops, sorry about that, HX, and I'm just about going to get out of it all here. This is an earnings play, very, very few earnings plays today, and I ended up taking this trade here on a short, 1338. I covered some right here for 11 cents. Yeah, it was right about there. And now I'm probably going to get out of the balance. It looked interesting. In fact, this is when I was just starting the video, and I should have taken some out right there. That would have been awesome had I. But I'm all out now, though, and because now it's taken that big pop up here. I should have got out here, but I was just starting the video, and I wasn't quick enough. But I'm all out of the trade now. But not bad for a little $3 stock to make probably an average of about 15 cents. So All right, that is about it. Let's see, anything else happen? Oh, that's right, AETI. This was one that once the market opened had some news, and of course the market in essence also had a big pop. You know, with all sorts of this is the SPY, so that's the pre-market action. You know, again, talk about China and the United States relaxing the tariffs again. Who knows if that's going to be maintained, but for the time being anyway, that's why the market popped. And also energy, I think oil was up 5%, so that put a bit of a spike into a lot of the oil plays. You notice, though, the SPY has given a lot back, but it is trying to rally a little bit here. And so with AETI, I believe their news, they actually got halted several times. They did have some news. That's why this popped up here. I got into this trade around 124. It was kind of choppy. 124, and I sold most of it up in this area here. You know, I got into this trade, I think it was on that candle there, and sold most of it up there. Very, very choppy, up and down. Got halted several times. So, you know, you had to be very, very careful. In fact, I was in the halt. That's right. I was in the halt when it got halted. I think it got halted at 139 the first time. Anyway, not a lot happening for me. Only about the 4 trades, I guess, and not really a lot happening for me. So I want to get back into the room and bring back the capture program. Here we go. So again, just to remind you, the markets are closed on Wednesday. So if you're in Europe or somewhere like that, and you're using trade ideas, and you're wondering why the markets are closed on Wednesday, it's out of respect for the funeral of George Bush Sr., who died, I believe it was on Friday. And that is typical. What they do now is, I think the last time was when Gerald Ford, and the time before that was Nixon. So anyway, that's why the markets will be closed on Wednesday. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into the free room. I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, so I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.